Hi guys, today I just wanted to share about one tool I'm using a lot of the time. I have already load whenever my Mac is loaded up. It's HammerSpoon, and HammerSpoon is kind of a tool that allows you to use all kind of APIs that normally only use it in the use when you are developing Mac applications. So there is accessibility, there is some kind of request, there is like pulling what devices are connected by USB. There are a lot of kinds of APIs, so you can get the brightness, what is the battery, which applications are right now open, how many windows you have, which windows, if you want to move the windows, hotkeys, and what is present right now, and everything is just like make it in a public API using Lua. So you have all this kind of variety of special APIs that are not normally used for applications, and you can just make a script in Lua that is a language a lot of similar to Python. We have here my configuration file, and yeah, that's a bit of what it is. I wanted to show what my configuration is and how it's working. So first of all, let's see why I'm using it, how I'm using it. So basically I'm using it as a window manager. So if I click Control, Command and Alt, and I press left, right or up, so basically I'm using it all the time to move my windows and have it very clear. Also it has some kind of nice more features, like I can open any application I want. Let's do my terminal that is right here. Oh, it's crap. I can move it again. I can go to get the focus to my Emacs or whatever I need. Let's go to Chrome and whatever. It has a lot of more things. Without more hesitation, let's see how my small skip is working, and just to go pass through to the code. So let's go and see. Basically, so Lua is basically like Python, and really remembers me to Python in the sense that super simple things. The only thing is, like, normally variables are global, so if you want something to be local, just type local before. If you want to learn more about Lua, or you want to do some HammerSpoons configuration and programming, I didn't know Lua before doing that, so I just type Lua, learn Lua in 1 minute, and literally it takes like 5 minutes to read this page. It's not that long, and you don't need almost everything. Just have it open at the site and start coding, and that's it. So basically here I'm defining which are my keystrokes to activate some commands. I have ipar, that it's Control Command Alt, it's what I'm using for my most common hotkeys, and ipar swift, like normally I use for more strange things since my normal key bindings are very cluttered. So basically there are some special models named spoons. That's some kind of code that they don't release as an API, because APIs try to be like super concise, super small, and do little things, be a wrapper more a wrapper about the real API that doing actual things. So you have to use normally like 3-4 calls to do something, and these are like small models that do some kind of more complex things, like emojis. If I press Control Command Alt F1, it's just like smile. You have here all the smileys emojis. It's copied, and now I can just paste it, or not paste it, I don't know, like okay. Splice, for example, changes my background image on my desktop. It's 5 minutes from I suppose Unsplice site. Unsplice suppose. Yeah. So these are things like, okay, and this spoon installs different spoons. So basically you download here and start using it and just use, okay, I want to use the clipboard, spoon text clipboard, toggle clipboard when I press hyper and B. And this is like the most, yes, hotkey .bin. This is the commands that can be like, I don't know, CMD and alt, and then another letter like 0, and then just what function do you want to be executed. HS alert show hello YouTube. Now if I just write it, since I have this reload configuration spoon, oh okay, I have some error, I did something bad. Oh shit, what's going on near HS? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Well, so normally it's super easy. Let's see if I can fix it. Maybe, I don't think it's like this. Once you have an error, you have to reload it directly. So this reload, see if it works. Expected line 23. Okay, so the thing is like I didn't define well. And you can use things like this as a lambda function in Python, and most of the things are really super easy. So hopefully it will work. Now I think it loads. If I just press Command Alt and 0, hello YouTube. Okay, and with that you can do almost anything. You just have to take a look at the HammerSpoon library and you can do almost, I don't know, like there is some kind of a speech that is like, this is more for, I didn't mean that one. This is one that is like listening to the microphone, and depending on the sounds, it's throwing events, triggering events that you can listen to and do things as you want. But okay, let's go to the how we launch applications. That it's super easy. Like what we already see is like bind some hotkeys with the key and the triggers, the keeper chart and the key I want that is from this map, and then just call HS application launch or focus, which means basically if the application is not launched, launch it. If not, just get the focus to the frontmost window. And it's a concept of Mac and iOS, so it's super easy. And then for doing the Windows thing, I have a bit more complex thing. Like I like to make it wider and moving around. It has some more logic, but basically what you want is like create a grid that is this grid. It's this this API that allows you to create a special a kind of grid on the screen. So imagine there is a line here, there is a line here, and another line here, and another line here, and you can align windows to this grid. And whenever you press Command Alt, Control Command Alt and right, I just call move window function. What it does is like, okay, get the focus window from most window we have right now. Let's see which grill, which cells of the grill it's this window filling. And from here I have some kind of logics, but basically is, okay, push to the right, push to the left, make it thinner or make it wider. And with that you can make almost any kind of window manager you can imagine. There is also some kind of layout API, so I think it allows you to, but I didn't mean that one. I was looking for a really cool one. I think it's Minis. No, Milich. This one. No. Let looks. How was name? Okay. Mijumatic. So you basically define like C's are chromes, I are terminals. I don't know what the application is, and S is for Sublime, and you can just like, okay, go to this configuration and we'll just reshape all the windows with that, and then basically you can have like different keystrokes to have different layouts. So basically it's it. Thumbs up, like the video if you enjoy it, and subscribe if you want. So